I look at a lot of these YouTube videos about Margaret Sanger, and they talk about what a terrible person she was. She called some people human weeds. She thought some people shouldn't breed, shouldn't have children at all. Okay? And then I look at another YouTube video. A mother who put a few extra bottles of formula in her 16-month-old baby's playpen together with some cookies. And then she went and took a vacation in Puerto Rico, enjoyed herself on the beach, while the baby went through the bottles. But even while it went through the bottles, nobody was there to hold or care for it or to change its diaper. The skin would have to peel off because the fecal matter and urine would have basically poisoned and harmed the skin so badly. After the child went through the formula and the cookies, she was still trapped in that playpen that little baby was. She tried to survive by eating her own feces. The mother was enjoying herself on the beach. Was Margaret Sanger really so evil for thinking that maybe some people are not equipped to have children? Are not equipped to raise kids? Isn't it obvious that some people aren't? Okay, but she is singled out as some sort of a demon, a monster. Okay. Now, another thing that people point out too is there are a lot of Planned Parenthood clinics in minority neighborhoods. They're trying to get rid of Black people. But the fact is that Black moms are having babies at actually slightly higher rate than white moms. Clinics tend to be located next to college campuses, and they tend to be located in minority neighborhoods. Planned Parenthood clinics do, because those are places where you have a lot of people who can't afford private doctors and are at risk of unplanned pregnancies. Now, I've said this before, that I think that the fact that so many are located next to college campuses proves my hypothesis that human sexuality and fertility have outlived their usefulness. They basically are adapted to a culture that no longer exists, a world that no longer exists. Okay? Because people are very likely to be sexually curious in their, college age years, but they're still getting training in how to support themselves. They're not even supporting themselves yet. Okay. Yeah. And anyway, I do think there are better ways to deal with this than abortion. A lot better ways. And we need to find those ways, but we need to recognize that there's a problem. Okay, and the problem is a lot bigger than a woman named Margaret Sanger who died in died many decades ago. But she was right about something. Some people shouldn't have kids. And to call people who neglect their children human weeds, they are human weeds.